Well, welcome everybody. My name is Dave Ives. Great to have you on this Indian pre-event launch update. Some training, some basics, just to make sure that you're equipped, you're informed of what we must be doing over the next few short days. Now, Tuesday, you can see on your screen, is the corporate official launch date. Now, we have been working tirelessly for a number of months, going out to the market and attracting those potential customers and attracting those potential entrepreneurs who want to assist us, and they share with the vision of what we want to achieve in India. So I'm hoping that majority of what I'm about to share with you is that the leadership that is on this call, Sue Booth, Diamond Direct, instrumental in opening up the United Kingdom and Europe and playing a major role within the Indian community. We have Hital and Dr. Gandhi from California. We have Mukesh. We have a number of individuals. So I don't want to continue naming them, but I would encourage you, if you're new to the team, new to the pre-launch and are ready to commit on Tuesday, this is for you. And you want to make sure you get this recording and get it to those who understand my language. I appreciate there's going to be there's different languages in your market, and we are working on, over the next 7 days, able to bring you 2 additional languages. Now, this is not corporately supported. This is through your leadership, through Sue Booth and Anupam and Hital. We're going to have, alongside English, 2 other languages, and the slide decks will be available in those languages too. So I know Hindi is one of them. And if Hital, I know you're on the call. If you can type in the other language that you mentioned, that'll be a great help. So Tuesday, April the 6th, what do we need to be doing between now and then? Well, very simply, make that decision. Make that decision that you want to be part of the launch. And from the launch, we're going to have 30 to 60 days. Why? Because India will now be fully operational. So there's part of the compensation plan, what we call fast start bonuses. And they will now be available to each and every new partner that kicks off on Tuesday and going forward. So your first 30, 60 days are going to be important. So I want you to make sure that you ask your sponsor to repeat the benefits of these fast start bonuses. Not only the monetary reward, but the business importance of structuring your business properly. And we recommend that you make the first 30 to 60 day goal together with your sponsor. Now, here's what happens in a new market. Here's what happens when a new person enrolls or partners with a new person. Most don't know what to do next. So make sure that your sponsor is someone who is informed in what we do. And it's okay to have someone new be your sponsor, because that's called momentum. So together, go find someone in your line of support who knows how to guide you, show you, and actually go to work for you in those first 30 to 60 days, so you can maximize your first period. So 2 things that Zinzino offers us is, 1, to make some secondary income, some nice replacement income. And we can do that by building a customer base. For those who want to see it bigger globally and to a point where it can actually create significant lifestyle change of income, we build teams. So naturally, if we're going to focus on just building customers, there's a different conversation that we've been having. If we are building a team and building a franchise, there's another conversation. And of course, at this time, for the last several months, the conversation has been primarily about attracting the entrepreneurs, to get those in a position that there's more of us when we open India, so then we can all focus on going and exploding that customer base. So 2 things we do is we focus on gathering customers, and we also focus on building other entrepreneurs. And we now know those entrepreneurs can come from every walk of life. People that are already in the industry, people that are looking at the industry, people that are in the wellness sector, medical professionals, engineers, educators, stay-at-home parents. We do not prejudge anyone. Now, this isn't for everyone. It's for those who are looking. So share the opportunity like we've been doing and work with those, ready? This is you may want to write this line down. Work with those who are willing. Don't look to convince people, 1.5 billion people in India. We will find several million over the next 2 or 3 years. So method of operation is we go get customers and we go get other business owners who want to work alongside us. So once you make that decision, we do have a checklist. Now, this is a checklist that you'll be able to find once you have registered. It will be in your back office, but I took a screenshot so you can have a look. The first thing we're going to do is also select your investment pack. We're going to speak about that in a moment. Then you're going to set yourself up on your ongoing monthly auto order. Do not engage with your auto order. There's so many benefits, products, access to mobile applications, making sure that you're part of that refund qualification. Because in India, if you haven't heard, we're going to be presenting, one of the options is the Ultimate Partner Practitioner Kit. Now, it is 88,500 Indian rupees. But once you get 25 bottles of oil into the hands of real customers, and you can take a whole 12 months to do that, in the 13th month, you will get your 88,500 Indian rupees refunded. But one of the criteria is you must be on your monthly auto order. So make sure we're checking that. Of course, make that list, and I'm going to talk on that in a moment. And even between now and Tuesday, people that understand launching, momentum, you can schedule 10 meetings between now and Tuesday. You can have those conversations between now and Tuesday. Many of us, we've had several months, and maybe yet we still not had those 10 conversations, because the reality is it's going to take a different kind of person in phase one of launching a market. People who want to take action. Now, they don't necessarily know everything. They don't have everything in place for them, but they understand the magnitude and the vision of what we're about to do. So make sure you understand it's not all going to be in place, but you have to be the example of someone who's a mover and shaker. Next thing you can see here, as we start to open India, there will be an Indian Facebook page. Our particular team has a Facebook page. You want to make sure that you are submitted into those and kept abreast of all the information. Join the corporate Zinzino Facebook page. You're going to have a lot of training from Tuesday onwards, but so there is a checklist that what is applicable right now. Please make sure that you're complying to it to put yourself in not only a strong position, but teach everybody how to do the same thing. So let's look at the partner options you will have as of Tuesday. Well, I'm going to start with the practitioner kit. Why? It's the only one that comes with a refund opportunity. Yes, you're going to have 14 blood tests. You're going to have 14 bottles of oil. And that's going to enable you to not only get yourself tested and maybe some of your family members, but it's also going to enable you to start those first stories in the market. The more first blood tests we do, the more first blood test results we'll get that will validate the message of the Indian market being out of balance. And of course, you're going to also have a handful of tests and bottles of oil that as you speak with someone who may just want to become a customer, you can register them as a customer, but instead of them waiting for the product to come with the test, just give them the bottle, give them the test, get them pricked, send the test off, and as their product's delivered, have them replace it to you. So don't start with the small thinking of, I just need a test for myself. Remember, we are entrepreneurs. I was a chef. That would be like saying, I'm a chef, I bought my knives, but I'm not buying the fresh produce until someone orders something. Then I'll go out and buy the food and then I'll cook. Well, you know what that would do? I would lose a customer. Why would I? They won't wait for the dinner to be prepared. So the reality is take advantage of an opportunity because seriously, within 1 year of April the 6th, if you do not believe, hope, want to get 25 bottles into the hands of 25 people in a year, then maybe you just need to be a customer because entrepreneurs understand investment. But here, and I give him his last credit and the last shout out, Anupam said to me, Dave, this is not even an investment because if I get 25 bottles into the hands of customers and I got a whole year to do that, if nothing else, I get my 88,500 rand in the, sorry, not South African, Indian rupees refunded. So that's the biggest investment, but the only one that has a return on the investment. If you could let somebody in the room, Mukesh, please keep an eye on you, gatekeeper you. I'm testing you, my friend. Okay. So the next pack we have is called the Balance Partner Kit. You must make sure you note this down. There is a correction. In the Indian price list, it was listed as 2 blood tests, 3 bottles of oil. I've had amended the slide that you see on the screen there. So it wasn't 3 blood tests and 3 balance oil, 2 blood tests and 3 balance oil. So that's the middle pack. So we've started with the most advantageous, and now we're bringing down into the middle option. The third option is what we call the Balance Mini Start Kit. 1 test, 1 bottle of oil for you. Now, whatever pack suits your financial position or the financial position of those partners that you are bringing in, let them make that decision for them. But please do not shy away or explaining the value of the practitioner ultimate kit because you may feel you understand someone's financial position. Success isn't about tailoring success to suit someone. Success is about laying it out and letting someone dictate or decide where they fit in and where they want to start. So don't slow someone down because you've already prepared or mentally made a decision on their behalf. Our goal is to tell them exactly what we do, how we do it, what is the options, and then let them decide what they're willing to invest in. Leadership is about showing them the opportunity and let them make a decision what they want to do. So they are the 3 business packs. Now, the key here now is duplication. The key is follow the system. So the first thing we're going to do is make connections for customers and for potential partners. And then we're going to show you how we're going to share the opportunity when it comes to the products. We're going to show you how to share the idea, the business side of the opportunity. Now, deciding what the customer or partner chooses to do, we're going to show you how to get them started. If they're a customer, we'll simply get them registered. If they're a partner, we get them registered, and then we set up a getting started training for them. Both of those, we can ask them for referrals. A customer, just ask for a referral. As if they're a potential partner, of course, part of their process is going to be making a list of people they're going to want to start sharing this with. So that is a referral. And then we repeat that process. So in the first 30 to 60 days, our goal is to help you, on average, make around 45 to 50,000, depending, a little bit of retail may change it a little, but between 45 and 50,000 Indian rupees. So once you are registered, when you log into your back office and your sponsor or the team that will be working with you will walk you through that first aspect of going in and logging into your back office, They'll take you to a fast start overview. And this is important. Many of you, this is what you've had the opportunity to line up before Tuesday, because the first circle on the left is called Smart Bronze. And don't worry about the terminology. Just remember what it takes to turn that circle green. Because when you log into your back office as of Tuesday, once you have paid for your partnership, you're going to have a full back office. And the only area I want you to go to is your fast start overview. And you're going to see 3 red donuts. This is a screenshot of a brand new individual who's been in a couple of weeks. You can see how they're almost completed their fast start. So how do we actually complete that left-hand donut? We get 4 bottles of oil into the hands of customers. Now, so between now and Tuesday, you could have those customers lined up. I'm hoping, I'm praying, if you've been on a call more than 2 or 3 times over the last 3 or 4 weeks, you haven't just been turning up to listen, but you've already been talking to people. And by Tuesday, you've already got 4 bottles of oil ready to be placed as customers, and you're going to get a big green tick. You know that big green tick? It's worth 13,000 Indian rupees for getting 4 bottles of oil into the hands of your consumers. So I'm going to break this down a little bit more for you in a moment, but that's all we're going to do. That's all you want to be focused on in the first 30 to 60 days. I would actually encourage you, don't use all the 60 days, do it faster, because success loves speed, success loves momentum, and many of us have had plenty of time to actually create our momentum. Please, Mukesh, could you keep letting people in? That'd be great, my friend. So let's break that down. You've seen this a number of times already, all being well, in the business presentations. And the first shout out I've got to shout out to is Hetal for doing those presentations. There's a number of teams here that are plugging into these presentations that is no benefit to Hetal. So having him being willing to step up and do these presentations in the early days, along with others, then I am truly indebted. And guess what? There's going to be new speakers and new faces from people that are on this call today. Why? The quicker we help you move through these positions and you become the local success story, that's even going to attract even more attention to the opportunity. So here you are. We already touched on it. That left green circle will be red when you get started. 4 bottles of oil, you will turn it green and you are now a smart bronze. And I mentioned you're going to make approximately 13,000 Indian rupees. So next thing we're going to do is now focus on the building side. Now you are in business and working with your sponsor, your team. They're going to show you how to position this professionally, correctly, with 4 people. Could be 4 people you know, could be 1 or 2 people that you know who lead you to 1 or 2 people. It doesn't matter how we find A, B, C, or D, but working together in your first 30 days, we're going to help you put 4 people in your business. Now that's called fast silver. So imagine this: 4 products, 4 bottles of oil, smart bronze, 4 people in the business who want their own e-commerce, test-based, nutritional business opportunity. You're fast silver, and you're going to make around another 20,000 Indian rupees. Now, the third circle is called X Team Express. Now, we have 60 days to do that, but I will personally say you go as fast as you want to or as slow as you want to. But here's my advice: your business, your decision. Get 10 bottles of oil in the hands of customers as fast as possible. Why? At that stage, when you do that, not only do you get another 12,000 Indian rupees, you unlock what we call the enrollment credit bonus, the ECB. ECB, simply just remember this: ECB means all new business, all new customers, all new partners, that you personally introduce, that the people in your organization introduce, to infinity and beyond, you earn double the volume on new business. So the quicker you get to 10, the quicker the doubling of the volume happens. Take as long as you like, but the longer you take, the more volume you're leaving on the table for the sake of 10 bottles of oil. So what are we going to do? Go get 4 bottles of oil, turn that green, that red circle green, get 4 people in the business, turn that middle circle from red to green, get 10 bottles of oil in total, and you are now a Team Express partner. Those 3 fast start bonuses will now on average generate for you 45 to 50,000 Indian rupees in real time commission. So you've come in on the partner practitioner kit, 88,500. You've achieved all these green donuts and you've made about 50,000 Indian rupees. You now have made over 50% of your initial investment. Here's the greatest thing. You've got 10 bottles of oil in customers. You only need 15 more, and you've got another 10 months to get those to get your 88,500 Indian rupees back. So if you actually understand that the company doesn't want your investment, but it wants your focus. If you focus one test, one bottle, and you're going to try it, that's your choice. But I found this to be true with success. The more invested, the faster I grow, because the more quicker I want to get a return on my investment. And then guess what? People duplicate what you do. I know this industry inside out. If I take the road of least resistance, that's all I ever talk about to the people I bring in. If I position it to where it's the most advantageous and learn the skills to be able to communicate the value of why we do it this way, and that's why you don't want to do this on your own initially. If you've never done this, if this is your first time, if you've been in with another company and never achieved success. Why? Because let us show you how to do it effectively. So how do we do it effectively? We must have some action steps. Now, we appreciate this is for many, this is an incredible time of year for those who have faith, or if those believe in the white big animal with ears, that's another good thing, right? So, but this is a festive season for me personally, and I will celebrate that, what I do, but I'm still making time to invest in you. Why? You are important. We are launching a major country, and we're excited to make sure that those who are serious get the right support and training. So the first thing we do is we've got to plan our diary. From Tuesday, we are live. So many of you, your family, many of you have professional careers. Many of you have outside of family and your careers, other commitments. We appreciate that. We're not saying we want you doing this full time. What we are encouraging you is to whatever time you do it fully. So if it's 5 hours a week, 10 hours a week, block out the time that you are going to invest in your business. Now, I would sincerely say this. In the first 60 days, because it's a brand new country, a brand new continent, there is going to be mass numbers. We already know there's 25,000 bottles sitting in the Mumbai warehouse. They won't last 2 or 3 weeks. Because remember this, you may want to write this down because I didn't mention it at the beginning. I have mentioned it on a business presentation. The first 1,000 customers registered get an extra bottle of oil worth 4,950 Indian rupees. The first 1,000 partners that have processed their application will get a bottle of oil worth 4,950 rupees. So guess what? Those 2,000 bottles, customers or partners, that will happen in the first 7 to 10 days, if not sooner, in my honest opinion. So book your calendar, then get back with the individual who's working with you. If they're new, they're excited, get both of you to get with the person who knows how to work the system. And that system is very simply, Make a list of everybody you know. Now, the great thing about India, that is, you know, not only Indians in India, you know Indians around the world. So make a list of everybody you know locally, nationally, and internationally. And the first thing you're going to do is make a list of everybody you know. Now, please, I'm going to say that again. Make a list of everybody you know, not people that you think would do this, not people that you think need this, but make a list of everybody you know, and then allow them to hear it, see it, and make a decision for themselves. But as you make a list of everybody you know, use your email address, use your social media address book, your friends list, use your mobile phone address book. You have well over 100 people. Here's a rule of thumb. If you come up with a list shorter than 100, I will tell you professionally, you have prejudged people. Make a list of everybody you know, then we'll show you how to invite them. Once you've made a list of everybody you know, then go back to the memory jogger and make a list of everybody you know of. Oh, you know what? I don't know my accountant, but I have an accountant. I know their name, but I don't know them. Well, you know, I've got an orthopedic surgeon did my knee. I don't know them, but I know of them. Know people, put those people down too. Why? They are a doorway to many you have no idea about. The key element is learning to understand the bigger your list, the more posture you have when you invite people to take a look. So build a list as big as you possibly can. So that is it. That's the update. That's very simple. There's no big news. There's no science. There's no magic wand. There's a decision. Am I getting started? What pack am I getting started on? Have I set up my auto order? Where's my list? And am I going to now put some time into my diary so I can make sure I turn my 3 red donuts green by simply getting, first of all, 4 bottles of oil, then 4 partners, and then 10 bottles of oil in total. Everything other than that, ladies and gentlemen, is not a concern. That is not a focus. The focus is, how do we help you get to fast start bonuses completed in 30 days or less? Yes, you can take 60 days, but many of us have had 60 days to get ready. So really, you've had 120 days. But someone getting started on Tuesday, somebody who's brand new that you talk to Wednesday, Thursday, who gets started next Monday, their 60 days starts from when they get started. So over the next 3 to 6 months, we are expecting incredible success stories, your success stories, new diamonds and above in the next 30 to 60 days. There's over 2,000 partners about to get started through other teams through Zinzino. People are going to go own the market. People are going to go and create the stories in the market. Why not you? Why not us? We have the team that knows how to build. We have the commitment to help you on the online as well as on the ground when we're able to travel. Now, I will say this in closing. I'm not 100% yet, allowing from some documentation and some calendar diarizing of my commitments, is that I am hoping to be in India myself in the first 2 to 3 months of opening. So do I come over there and sit in a room with 10 people? Or do I come do I come over there and you've put 1,000 people together? Now, we may not be able to get into the same location because of being socially responsible, but I will be looking to be on the ground, traveling to the pockets of the leaders that you have put together. Of course, by that time, we would have spoken to them anyway on this type of platform. We're committed to building. I know my enroller, Marco Passanante, is in Dubai right now. He is more than willing to get on a plane and hop over into the Indian market to help you be successful. What we're looking for are those who say they're serious, they want our help, and most importantly, that they're coachable just to follow the simple duplication of the processing of the system. So Tuesday, April the 6th, 5:30 p.m. New Delhi. I cannot wait to hear this meeting on Tuesday, and I can't wait to hear what you achieve with the help of the team in the next 30 to 60 days. Any questions, get back to the leadership that we've mentioned before. As soon as this gets uploaded, each one of those individuals will have the link to the recording, and you can watch this again. You can share it with the new people. You can share it with those who were unable to get on the call today with you. But it's important that the next 36, 72 hours outside of your family, outside of your faith, that you put some time in to go, am I going to get started the right way? Have I made my decision? Yes. Have I chosen my pack? Yes. Have I got my list? Yes. Right, let's go. And let's, at the same time, have as much fun as possible as we start helping you create your stories. So good night, everybody in India. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and we'll see you. Oh, by the way, just a couple of announcements. We know that tomorrow we have Dr. Patricia Gandhi. She will be, now she is traveling right now into India. So tomorrow, you may know this, but your prospects don't need to worry about this. Tomorrow, it will be a recording of Dr. Patricia Gandhi of last week's, an incredible presentation. Monday evening, our very own Hital, bless him, thank you Hital, we'll be doing it in Hindi on the same business link. And then Tuesday, we have the launch event. So maximize these, support one another, create the high energy, get the consistent message out there. We are here to come and help people improve their health through test-based nutrition. And we look forward to all the stories that we'll be celebrating very, very soon. Take care, everybody. Good night.